In this video, I hope to share some tips and tricks that I've learned along my journey, advice I wish I had received when I first started out. The information I'm about to share is applicable in any market, whether it's options, stocks, or crypto. It doesn't really matter. My goal is that by the end of this video, you'll be able to take something away from it. So let's jump into the content. I'm going to share 4 lessons and pieces of advice that I wish someone had shared with me during my trading journey. I've experienced the highs and lows of trading, and in my opinion, trading is one of the hardest yet most rewarding things you can do. Which brings me to my first point. Trading will be the hardest but most rewarding thing you'll ever do. I recently had a conversation with one of my best friends who's considering taking up trading. As I explained to him the points I'm sharing with you now, I emphasized that I wasn't saying it to scare him, but to prepare him. No one told me how challenging this journey would be, how low the lows can get, and how high the highs can be. It's all about staying neutral, a lesson I've learned over time. However, telling someone starting out not to be too happy when they win or too sad when they lose is unrealistic. They will experience those emotions, and despite the difficulties, trading is truly the most rewarding thing I've ever done. If you're an experienced trader watching this, I'm sure you can look back and say the same. Comparing it to chasing my NHL dream or anything else I've been through, acquiring this skill set has been the hardest. Many people don't realize how challenging it is when they start trading, but they also don't realize how rewarding it can be. If you're like me, you likely got into it initially for the financial aspect, wanting to escape the 9-to-5 grind and believing in a better life. You probably saw others on social media demonstrating that success is possible. And then, I'm guessing, once you've played on the demo account, experimented with various lot sizes, and observed the potential earnings within a specific time frame, it probably shattered every preconceived notion you had about money. It likely challenged your beliefs about society and the conventional path of going to school to secure a dream life. Being a trader, living the dream life, opens up incredible opportunities. As I've discussed in a previous video, having this skill set allows you to reclaim your time. With that regained time, you can venture into other business opportunities. Personally, I'm obsessed with business, constantly brainstorming and pursuing different ideas. I currently have about 4 or 5 ventures ongoing where I invest my effort every single day. It's addicting. However, without the rewards from trading, I wouldn't have the luxury of time to explore these ventures. So before you embark on this journey, or if you're currently facing challenges, know that it gets better. If you persist and stay committed, you will reach your goals. Now, the second piece of advice I want to share is to let go of the timeline you've set in your mind. I understand you've probably established a timeline for your success, and that's perfectly fine. Manifestation and setting goals are cool, but with trading, I've noticed that people often struggle when they are too fixated on a specific timeline. I run a mentorship group, work with students regularly, and previously managed a free group with over 3,000 members. I've seen the common challenges people face and the similarities in their journeys. Achieving success in trading takes time. Good things take time, right? When you release the pressure of a self-imposed timeline and focus on the daily grind, backtesting, putting in the reps, dedicating time to studying your charts, it all contributes to reaching your ultimate goal. It's akin to hitting the gym. I love the gym analogy. It's like starting a fitness program and expecting significant results after a week. Whether you want to bulk up, get ripped, or lose weight, it doesn't happen overnight. You can have the system, you can set the goal, but everyone will progress at their own pace. It's a journey, and the destination will vary for each individual. I'm often asked in my direct messages and comments about the time it took for me to become profitable, achieve certain milestones, and my response is always the same. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. It's unique for each individual. I have a friend who successfully navigated the markets within a year, while another friend took 6 to 7 years to get there. It's a random process, and it depends on you as a person and your specific circumstances. For instance, I was able to dedicate 6 hours a day to trading for several years. On the flip side, someone with a family and a job consuming most of their day might not have that luxury. I know people who didn't have a job and could backtest all day, becoming proficient in just 1 year. Your circumstances will differ, but what truly matters is that you eventually reach the same destination. Does the duration of your journey really matter if you're moving in the right direction? I bring this up because all that truly matters is that you get there. It's about leaving your current circumstances behind and reaching your dream life. However, that will only happen when you let go of the timeline. Trust me, I've been there. Multiple times on my journey, I set deadlines, wanting to achieve specific goals by certain dates because I'm a firm believer in manifestation. Yet, with trading, it's a bit different. You can't predict market conditions for the next month or two, or even the next few months. Some months are better than others in trading, and life has its unpredictable turns. What you need to focus on daily is showing up and doing precisely what you need to do to get better, improving by 1% each day. That's the key to long-term success in trading. Let's delve into the third piece of advice, which seamlessly ties into what we just discussed. It's all about focusing on the process rather than the outcome. I used to be someone entirely outcome-driven, constantly fixating on the end result. However, I came to realize that you can't achieve the desired outcome without meticulously following the process. When I say process, I mean showing up every day, prioritizing your health, hitting the gym, diligently doing backtesting reps, studying your currency pairs, crafting your trading plan, and maintaining discipline. All of these actions are process-oriented. By consistently adhering to your trading plan week after week, you increase the likelihood of winning more trades compared to not having a plan or a solid probability model. So, if your ultimate goal is a funded account, don't fixate solely on the 10% target. Instead, focus on each individual trade as they collectively lead you to the final outcome. The process involves sticking to your plan for each trade, one after another, continuously, and the results will unfold. You might face challenges, perhaps not succeeding in a particular trade, giving it your best shot, sticking to your plan, and realizing the probabilities weren't in your favor. But then you move on to the next one, learning and growing. Alternatively, you might hit a significant milestone, whether it's reaching a 10% gain or securing your first payout, and you're on to the next stage of your journey. By concentrating on showing up every single day and doing precisely what you need to do, you'll inevitably reach your goals. Trust me on this. When you remove the timeline, as we discussed earlier in the video, and embrace the understanding that this is one of the toughest challenges you'll face, it all starts to flow more effortlessly. I personally experienced a very solitary journey during my initial foray into trading. However, nowadays, there are communities and support networks available. I have my own community, and having like-minded individuals around you makes the journey significantly more manageable. Surrounding yourself with people who share your goals, believe in you, and are pursuing similar objectives creates a supportive environment. So stay committed, focus on the process, and watch how things unfold. I'll cut the rambling and dive straight into the fourth and final point. The last one is about paying your time debt. I heard Alex Heroes talk about this in a video, and it resonated with me. I reflect on it daily, especially when I face frustrations or feel like I'm not where I want to be. At the end of the day, all we have to do is pay our time debt. What I mean by paying our time debt is letting time do its thing. Just like at the gym, you show up every day and put in the work, but the next part is up to time, the time it takes to get there. So by focusing on the process and the outcome, doing all the necessary tasks every day to become the best trader and person you can be. The rest is up to time, consistency, and repetition. Over the quarters, over the years, imagine how much you'll improve if you stick to it. To the trader watching this, diligently backtesting, having a trading plan, and following through daily, keep doing what you're doing. Remove the timeline, focus on the process, be aware it's challenging, and then simply pay your time debt. Think of it as golden, just paying your time debt. Apply this mindset to any challenging endeavor. Good things take time. If it's fast and easy, it might not last. Focus on repetition, becoming the best version of yourself over time, and you will get there. It's unique for each person, different from me, your buddy, or the person on YouTube. We all see the market differently and learn at our pace, but what matters is that we're doing it, learning, improving, and eventually time will catch up and you'll succeed. I used to tell myself in my journal that I've achieved my goals. Time just hasn't caught up yet. Envision yourself as a successful trader. But remember, the crucial part after the process is letting time unfold. If you're dreaming without taking action, it's just delusion. Dreams come true with effort, discipline, and work. I hope you enjoyed this sit-down video, as it has been highly requested. If you did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. As I say at the end of every video, let's be 1% better every single day. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.